Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Pokemon Red version playthrough. Last time we were on that really long route, and at this point I've kind of just decided I want to skip as many trainers as possible. Because this playthrough's been going on for over a year now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'd like to wrap this up. So, sorry for skipping these trainers. We won't be skipping them when we get to Yellow, so... yeah. Sorry, don't feel like... I will go back and fight these guys for EXP later, but I'm not really concerned about that right now. Oh, whoops. Okay, we will get one trainer battle, I guess. When I whistle, I can summon bird Pokemon. That's... interesting, I guess? I don't think we've seen Pidgeotto's evolved form yet. It would be nice if we could, you know, do that. Far-fetched. Alright, sure, we'll keep you out. Oh my goodness, that sprite. I've been playing a lot of Gen 4 lately, so I'm used to better quality sprites at this point. And Doduo. Doduo is actually really cool. I don't think we've seen one of these before. Might be wrong about that, but in case we haven't, Doduo is probably the best of the non-legendary flying types in this game. It's really fast, and it's got a lot of attack power. Downside is it can't really take any hits. Really? A Pidgey? Like, you're bringing out a Pidgey now? I failed to one-hit KO a Pidgey. That is almost 10 levels below me. Yeah. Ow, that's tragic. I don't really think that's the word you're looking for. I really don't. I don't feel like fighting you. Because we have more to do than just this stuff. Professor Oak's aide came by here. Huh. I think yeah, he's gonna ask me for how many Pokemon I've caught so far. Yeah, we haven't got anywhere near 50 right now, and we won't ever. By the way, EXP all is really terrible. Don't bother with it. It basically takes EXP that you gain from defeating a Pokemon and spreads it amongst all of your team evenly. So, really not that useful. And welcome to Fuchsia City. Fuchsia City is notable for two things. First of all is, you know, obviously there's a gym here. And second of all is the thing we're going to be doing in this video. And that's something I've been dreading a lot, actually. I'm not going to say what it is just yet, but anyone who has played this game knows exactly what I'm referring to, probably. So we're going to get healed up, though it doesn't actually matter at this point. Yeah. Okay, so... gonna head up here. Who are you? We nicknamed the Warden Slowpoke. He and Slowpoke both look vacant. That really is... I don't know. I would be pretty insulted about that, personally. So, this is kind of like a zoo, I guess. There's lots of Pokemon on display. And yeah, apparently it counts for the Pokédex, I guess? I don't actually know that for a fact. I don't feel like walking all the way around this thing, so I'm gonna need you to use Cut. Hi, is it your first time here? I'm gonna say no, because I don't care. Because he's probably just gonna give me a dumb tutorial. Welcome to the Safari Zone. The worst place in the game. So we are going to spend 500 Poke here. Or whatever the currency is called in the Pokemon world. Right, so it says that they'll call you when you run out of time. That's not actually true. Because this isn't timed. There's no time in the Safari Zone. Instead, you have a certain amount of steps that that you have to run out of your capacity of steps, and then they'll end your game here. So the Safari Zone is notable for being the only place in the game to find certain Pokemon. It's also notable for being required if you want to beat the game, because there's, I believe, 2 hidden machines that you get by doing the Safari Zone. And I'm going to attempt to get both of them in a single run. Emphasis on attempt. Oh hey, Doduo. Max Potion, that's good too. I'm gonna ignore that item down there because I really don't care. I need to make sure I have enough steps to get to where I need to go. And Nidorino. We don't need one because we've got an awesome Nidoking. Oh, went the wrong way. I don't have this place memorized, unfortunately. But I think I can remember a general idea of where I need to go. Because there are 2 items I need to pick up in here. Let's see. Okay, that was a waste of time. Good to know. I think they do give you enough steps to take so that you can make some mistakes and find dead ends and still make it to where you need to go with, you know, enough time left over. Venonat. Yeah, we're going to be ignoring basically all of these encounters. Except for one, if we manage to run into it, which I'm hoping we do. Because I don't want to have to come in here twice. But I may have to. Alright, let's see. I think we're getting close. What is this? Max Revive. That's actually pretty good. That's a really good item. It's basically the same as a Revive, except it restores you to full health. And I mean, why would you not want that? Can't cross that. Oh, hello. I don't think we've seen one of these yet. This is a Parasect, the evolved form of Paris. Not a whole lot for me to say about that. I can already tell I'm gonna have to do this a second time just to get to the end at this point. Oh. Oh, okay. This is another new Pokemon. This is what I mean. There's lots of exclusive Pokemon that you can only find here. And that was an Execute, by the way. Probably one of the better Psychic types in terms of, like, its power. Yeah, we ran out of time. Shut up. So we're gonna try this again. And, depending on how this goes, I may just fast forward this section. Or even just cut it out entirely, because you really don't need to see traveling from place to place. Oh, okay, this is a new Pokemon. This is Scyther. Scyther is grass, or not grass, bug and flying. And, is actually pretty good. Fast and strong. And on top of that, I just really like the design. Ah, okay. This is actually the Pokemon that I wanted to find. Rhyhorn. Okay, before I even try to catch this thing, let me explain why the Safari Zone is so terrible. As you can see, we didn't send out a Pokemon, and instead we have a very different UI here. We have a ball, which just means throwing a Safari ball, which I think has the same capture rate as like a regular Pokeball. I might be wrong about that. Bait can be used to make a Pokemon more likely to stick around in battle, because here in the Safari Zone, Pokemon can and more than likely will run away from battle. Bait will increase the chances of them staying in the battle. However, it also lowers the rate of them being caught. The rock is basically the opposite of bait. It makes them more likely to run away, but it increases the capture rate. So I always chuck a rock and then a Pokeball afterwards. So we'll see if this works. Sweet. I'm so glad I got that on the first take, because I would have been really upset if I had to do that a second time. Okay, so now at this point all I have to worry about is getting those items that I mentioned before. And we will be naming our Rhyhorn, because gotta name everything. And we shall be naming our new Rhyhorn friend Rocksteady. Okay. So now we just gotta find the end of the Safari Zone, which is proving to be more of a challenge than it really should be. I don't actually know if walking around inside of the buildings counts towards losing steps or not. It might. Okay, this isn't the place I wanted to go to, I guess. I'm trying to remember how it is that, if I run out of time on this, I'll just skip to when I do get a successful run. Because I'm probably going to end up needing a map to navigate this place. To navigate this place successfully, I should say. Okay, I'll see you after a bit of fast forwarding. Oh look, the thing I was looking for earlier. Ran into it on the first encounter this time. Okay, that was the item that we needed. Did I mention I hate the Safari Zone? I needed to look up a map to get through this place. Okay, so we got that. You're the first person to reach the secret house. I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. That doesn't sound stiff at all. You don't have room for this fabulous prize. You don't... No. No, okay, no. We're not doing... Oh, it tells you how many steps you've got up there in the top right, top left. Okay, we're gonna use these. I am not going all the way back. Just so I can make room for this thing. Because we need this. This is actually required if we want to beat the game. As well as the gold teeth. Yeah, you better give it to me this time. Oh, they don't have... Okay, I thought there was an option to retire early. Yeah, so we just got Surf. One of the best, actually probably the best water move in the game, because it's strong and it's consistent with its accuracy. Because Hydro Pump is stronger, but it's only got, I think, 85 accuracy, which is not terribly reliable. So I guess now we just have to kill time. Because, yeah, apparently it doesn't want to let us just leave. Yep. This is fun. You have no idea, my heart actually just stopped when it told me I didn't have enough room in my bag for that HM. How many steps do we need? Oh my gosh. If we get on the bike, that'll speed things up. Hurry up. There we go. In the Safari Zone, you can also catch Kangaskhan and Chansey, so if you're looking for those things, you can go in there and catch one of those. But I got my Rhyhorn, and that's all I need. My team is now basically finished, outside of, you know, needing to evolve things. So, yeah. No more having to catch stuff for the rest of this playthrough. Which means things should go a little bit more quickly, I'm hoping. I don't know about, you know, how fast uploading's gonna go, but, you know. So, now that we've done that, there's still one last thing that we need to do. First of all, though, I'm going to go grab Surf. And we're gonna go ahead and teach this. And we're gonna give this to Poliwrestle. Yeah, so we're gonna get rid of Bubble. And now we have a much better water-type move. And now that we're done with Surf, we will never ever need to teach it to anything ever again. So I'm gonna put it in here, just so I don't run into that issue with not having enough space in my inventory. Put that in there. Put this TM in there because I don't know what it is. And we're gonna put this other TM in here because I also don't know what that is. Alright, and before we cut things off for this video, there's one last thing we need to do. You might be wondering, well, what are those gold teeth for that we got earlier? Actually, they belong to somebody. They belong to this guy, the Warden. If you talk to him before getting the teeth, he would, like, be totally unable to be understood with the way he talks. Thanks, kid. No one could understand a word that I said. I couldn't work that way. Let me give you something for your trouble. And we get HMO4, which is Strength. And we're going to go on ahead and use that as well, because we need that to complete the game, in addition to Surf. Let's see here, who are we going to give Strength to? Actually, I haven't decided yet. I haven't figured out who I want to give this to just yet, so I'm not going to use it at this moment. But you can use it to push this boulder and other boulders like it, and there's going to be puzzles involving pushing boulders like this. Thankfully, I'm not going to be dealing with that in this playthrough, but when we get to Yellow, oh boy, I'm not looking forward to that. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this part of Pokemon Red. Next time, I think we're gonna have ourselves a gym battle. We haven't had one of those in a while. So I invite you to join me next time for the gym of Fuchsia City. See you next time.